like, if you've been watching me and you say, is she wearing that dress again? Yes, I am. I really like this dress, and it's kind of made it into my rotation this year because I already knew this fabric. It's this really beautiful, mostly cotton. It's like 53% cotton, 40% rayon, and then 7% linen, which gives it like a really nice texture without some of the wrinkling associated with linen. So I didn't steam this, just so you know. I literally took it right kind of out of the back where we have the clothes, popped it on, no steaming, no ironing. But Gary, you did this fabric last year in a tank dress.
Yes.
And I bought it and I loved it. Great dress, wore it all summer. I love this because it's just as comfortable, but I feel like it's gonna give me more options with the tie, the short sleeve. You know, I've worn this on air before tied this way. No, wait, you can see my mic. If you're looking at a wire right here, that's my microphone. Sorry about that.
But that's the thing, right? The versatility.
You won't have it, right. So if you wanted to wear it tied in the back, like kind of those dresses in the 90s.
And look at the shape it gives.
Well, we had those great dresses in the 90s that tied in the back.
Yes, remember those?
Yes, I want them back. So if you want to tie in the back, you can, and that looks nice. Now, I have a microphone back here, so it won't look as nice as it's going to look on you. But you can tie in the back. Gary, what I think's cool, though, is you can tie right in the middle.
You can tie in the middle, you could tie on the side.
When you tie it, these are so cool because the ties are weighty enough that I don't have to worry about a knot or a bow.
Right.
I can drop it down and it will stay. And look how nice that looks.
Gorgeous.
Instead of trying to figure it out. I mean, if you want to bow it, you can. But I've been wearing it on air just like this, and it stays for hours.
Love it. Love it.
All right, let's do the
and
colors.
I love this print.
I love this print.
And it's all tonal and makes it easy.
Pockets?
Yeah, so.
Sorry, Gary, I got excited.
That's
I'll let the designer take you through the details.
I love it. I love
just as someone who's worn this a few times now, I mean, there's just things about this dress that I absolutely love. So this is the papaya. Isn't that pretty, Gary?
That's pretty, yeah. The papaya has a little bit of that light peach color. So, like, if you're, you know, any skin tone, any hair color, this is like the makeup color, right? This is going to bring all those pinks out in your skin.
So that's the papaya. I'm wearing it in the navy, and it's a little bit more of like kind of that wash navy. The slub texture that is so beautiful.
That's that 7% linen. You're seeing it right there, the highs and lows that we knit into the fabric.
It's a great fabric. Now, I've worn this one before, and I really like it too. This is the black, and it's just black and this really pretty, like kind of taupey mocha color.
Gorgeous, right?
Perfect. It really is perfect. And then we have it in the mallard. This is the color I haven't worn yet, but I really want to. It's a gorgeous, like, deep teal. Well, like, basically, that's the mallard color. And then almost like a softer Kelly green or grass green, or kind of like that fern green we saw earlier.
Yeah.
The petite, just so you know, and is about 2.5 inches proportionately shorter, not just cut off at the bottom, but proportionately shorter. And then the tall is 2.5 inches proportionately longer. And I'm wearing the regular, and pretty much on everyone, this is going to hit you like about mid-calf. So you can see where my calf is. It hits just about mid-calf. It's perfect. It is the perfect dress for travel. For just like when it's hot out and you just don't know what to wear.
Pockets.
That's another
just want to point out that this dress has pockets because I know you guys can't live without your pockets. But yeah, I mean, Sandra, you are the perfect model for this dress because it looks fabulous on you.
Well,
the
thank you. I
neckline.
happen to know a really good designer that I just tap into when I need something cute.
Well, the V neckline looks stunning. I mean, it shows off a beautiful necklace like she's wearing. It's not too low. It's just that perfect V. Look at the short sleeve. We do our short sleeves longer than most, right?
Yep.
It is versatile because you can play with that belt. You can do different things with it. I mean, it's so, but it does give you definition, and that's key. It gives you definition with comfort.
Right.
It's not like one of those dresses you find at retail that has a set in everything and you can't move. And then if you notice the bottom part of the dress, it is a gentle A-line shape that flares out a little bit. So Sandra can move and walk and sit.
And it's such comfortable fabric.
And the fabric,
Over 200 have been ordered. This is like built-in air conditioning. Like, I think a lot of you are probably ordering this with maybe you have an occasion in mind, or you're going on that trip and maybe you're going on the cruise and you're like, oh, that'd be nice to wear. But I'm telling you, you're gonna get up someday and it's gonna be super, super hot. And you might not even have plans except for you got to run to the post office and go get some more milk or something. And this will be what you put on because I have this same dress in the sleeveless version that I wore last year all the time. It is so cool.
Well, you know what the great
And
thing
it's
about
one and done.
I've been calling this fabric the Denim & Company fabric of summer because this is cotton rayon, 7%
pretty.
linen. There's no spandex in this, so it's never going to be too clingy or too kind of a wet hand. Sometimes spandex has a little bit more of a wet hand. To me, this has a dry hand.
Yeah.
It's
And that
just
linen too keeps it a little nubby.
Yeah, so it's
Molly, you look gorgeous in this.
comfortable, easy. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay.
That colorway is going to take you places.
I've worn that colorway on air. I really love that. So you're looking at it on Molly. She's wearing it in the 1X, and she is 5'8". Molly, do you know, are you wearing it in the regular length as well, or are you wearing tall? You're wearing the regular as well? Yes, so am I. So you can see on Molly, it's hitting her, really, same place it's hitting me, even though I'm 3 inches shorter than her. This is really that perfect kind of mid-calf dress. Which I even like for right now, I got in my car this week. Oh my gosh, those seats were so hot. Had I been wearing shorts, I probably would have scorched myself. Like
You would have. You would have burnt the back of your legs.
For me, this is the perfect like dress even for, you know, sitting in cars or sitting on benches or whatever, because you do get a lot of coverage, but it feels like nothing.
Yeah. And the prints, by the way, are exclusive. You won't find this print anywhere else. This is, you know, we create these in-house. And it has a little bit of a leafy tropical feel, but sort of done in a artisanal or graphic way, you know, not so literal, I think. And I think it's just gorgeous. Look at that.
I think this dress is really going to be that wardrobe solution for you when it's super hot. If you are thinking about going anywhere for summer, I mean, you could easily wear this, dress it up a little bit, maybe with some bangles and some earrings or something, and like wear it someplace like, you know, a baby shower, a bridal shower. Be so cute if you're going on that cruise or something and you're worried it's going to be chilly at night. You want to pop a cardigan over it, still super cute. But I'm telling you, that day where you're just not sure what to wear because it's hot, this is what you put on.
Yeah.
I find sometimes just even around the house, dresses are more comfortable for me when it's hot. Like, because it's one piece, it's easier than shorts and a t-shirt.
I can imagine.
Are you jealous?
Yeah. I'm a little jealous.
Because this fabric, it is nice just to pull on one piece and go.
That's so funny you said that, because I walked in with Aida, the model, to the building today, and she was wearing a Denim & Company dress from years ago. And I said, you know, I have to tell you, I'm a little jealous. I said,
really?
Yes.
That's funny.
I said, you guys can just put on a dress and call it a day.
Wait, and the best part is when you just drop one piece on, like, you know, and in my personal life, I'd probably wear this with like probably my Vionic, like, you know, slide sandals, like something flat or like, you know, just a little flat sandal. But it is funny because I could spend an hour putting together the perfect pants and top combo, and I put one dress on with a pair of flip-flops and suddenly you get compliments.
You do.
It's easier and you get more compliments.
I always say you get extra credit when you wear a dress.
And it's one piece.
And because people think you tried harder, but you really didn't. You tried harder putting on the sportswear outfit, but the fact that you're wearing a dress, so people are like, oh my gosh, she's wearing a dress.
Over 500 ordered.
It's so easy. It's so comfortable. Machine wash. I mean, just the perfect,
so
like, warm weather dress.
Okay, so last year I have the Denim & Company dress. It was in this, like, almost a zebra print. Remember that? That came to,
I do.
Yeah, okay, so I do wear a lot of dresses. If I'm not, like, obviously I'm not gonna, if I'm working, although sometimes I've, like, will walk on my treadmill in a QVC dress, and my husband thinks I'm so weird, but I'm like, well, whatever, I didn't feel like changing. I was like, I was putting sneakers on. That's not for public consumption. I look ridiculous, it's true. But I do notice, like, every time I put a dress on and I'm not going anywhere, he's always like, oh, where are you going today? And I'm like, do you not know me at all? Like, it's hot. It's hot out. So I'm telling you, it is the perfect hot weather outfit. Here's the papaya. Here's the navy. Only 500 remain in navy, and then that's it. And that is across all of the lengths and sizes. This is the black. That's what Molly was wearing. And then Gary's holding the mallard, which I think is spectacular. 600 now ordered. I'm sorry, Tony, what did you say? A third of we started the show with this gone. Remember, you can tie it in the front, tie it in the middle, tie it to either side, and it always stays in a way that's just super effortless. Oh, look how pretty it looks with the little shrug that we're gonna do next.